I'm Willie Thomas from Atlanta, Georgia. Good to be here this morning. I got something to tell you I think is kind of very important. I was just sitting down here, just got through making myself breakfast for me and the family. And I just want to get on this app and just talk because it's called the Talk with Willie T. I don't write nothing down. I don't come on this app with a speech. I just let the living God, wherever my mind might go or where it might travel, whatever the living God have showed me, you know, that's how my conversation might go here on this app. It ain't about dressing up, getting on here. It's about telling the truth. It ain't about none of that stuff. It ain't about trying to worry about, hey, let me edit to everything, let everything sound professional. I might mess up the way I might talk. I might hold my thoughts trying to come in. Because everything is authentic, everything is real. It ain't nothing that stays. I'm not trying to tell you all lies. I'm just trying to tell you all what the living God allowed me to see for 59 years. And that's why I get on here and I talk about these things. And every time that I look around and see what's going on in the world all the time and look at news, talk to friends, and I see how the internet is, and I see a lot of things. And every time I see something, I always think about the living God. I always think about how the magnificent God gave us all this stuff for free. How the magnificent God always been with us our whole entire life. And how men and women of the earth, with their greed and their power struck, and they want money and they want to put people in jail because the more people they lock up, the less people they have to worry about and deal with. You know, you have to understand everybody not gone. Everybody not gonna be kind to other people. I don't understand how people come up with charges to put people in jail when grown people volunteer doing things on their own. I'm gonna say this. For instance, if I was selling weed and I went and bought some weed and I wanted to sell it, they will put me in jail for it. You know why they'll put me in jail? Because it's against their law. But you're dealing with two people who volunteer with their own free will to buy. One choose to buy the weed, one choose to sell the weed, and the one who choose to buy the weed, you know, I don't feel like it's a crime. It ain't no different going into the liquor store and they selling liquor. It's more people die with alcohol and tobacco than they do with cocaine, heroin, weed. It's more death with alcohol and tobacco. You know why? Because everybody have access to it. And everybody use it freely. And it's more harm in them two because they can take in so much. But the people who selling it, they're not going to jail. Matter of fact, they're getting rich. Long Uncle Sam can tax them for it. We have to understand that we got to stop putting people in jail for nothing. It's one thing if somebody was to hurt somebody, harm somebody. That's different because they doing it without that person's free will. Free will, that's something that God have gave us. Free will is something that God give everybody in the world, and they can exercise it at any time that they get ready. But men's and women's of the earth, they have a problem when a person is doing their free will when they can't benefit from it. It's sad that you have all these rappers and all these artists can go out here and make music, but they would never get the pay that they deserve because other people who can't make this stuff but have the means to put them in position so they can be heard gonna make more money off them than they're gonna make off themselves. And it's something that they are creating. not the person who put them on the platform. I don't understand how we as people arrive at this kind of stuff here on earth. And we are great people. We are people with character. We are people with love and compassion. But our love and compassion is only dealing with ourselves. We as people, we got to realize that other people, they're just like you. They're just like me. We sit out here every day, we trying to take care of our family, and we don't want to do nothing wrong. And we try, everybody's not going to go to school. Everybody's not going to learn when they're in school. Everybody's minds is different. Why do we take away that person's right to live and thrive here on this earth? Why everybody got to have a certain degree before you can offer them a certain type of job? You got more people right here and right now choose not to work. Go to school, then went to school, then got intelligent on a human level and refuse to work for these corporations. You know why they refuse to work for the corporation? Because they're intelligent, seeing that they making somebody else wealthy and they living from paycheck to paycheck. People getting tired of that. People getting tired of it. People want to be able to enjoy life. You know, some people like to travel. Some people like, and it's sad that we don't put restriction on everything. You got to have a passport to go here. You got to spend money to go somewhere else. If I want to go to Dubai, guess what? I got to go get a passport. Guess what I got to do? I got to go pay somebody. Even before, not even paying for the trip, but paying somebody for a passport so I can go to Dubai and come back. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We have to understand that man did not create the sky. Man did not create the water. Man did not create the land. All that was created by God. Man charged us to move around here on this earth that God give us freely. It's not right. I look at the black Israelites now. They coming up with something like, almost like the Muslim did, Malcolm X and stuff, you know. And then what they doing, they're quoting a witchcraft book. They're quoting a witchcraft book to try to get their point across so people can follow them. Stuff like that. You know, they doing that with their own free will. They got right to do it? Absolutely. They got right to do it. But when you got your right to do something, don't get mad at someone else if they don't see it your way. It's just like I come on this app. When I come on this app, I talk about a lot of stuff, but I don't get mad at people if people don't describe to the channel. I don't get mad if people describe to the channel and describe to the channel. I don't get upset at the people. People got right to do whatever they want to do, and I understand that that's their free will. It ain't that did God, the living God, send me down here to talk about you think? Absolutely not. But my observation and what I done observed over my life, I see how things work. I see how people are, you know? I see how if you ain't doing nothing for someone, then people don't want nothing really to do with you. It's sad what we as people here on earth done came to, you know? When the living God give us a land, I'm just saying, beautiful land, beautiful world. And the living God then gave us all this, both male and female. Before I get off this phone, I need to say a couple of more things. When a person say that they have the Spirit of God in them, if that was the case, that person will never die. When God get into you, you here for eternal. Anybody confess and say that they have the Spirit, of God. May God come in us. I'm led by the Spirit. They is lying to us. We hear that thrown around so much. That's how people end up following bad people, because people claim that they got something in them came from God. Because everybody want to be a part of that. I don't care who you are. Everybody want to be a part of God. So if they don't feel like they have the Spirit of God in them, if this person claim that they do, they're willing to follow that person. They're willing to wherever this person go, they're willing to go with this person. Be careful of that. Don't let nobody deceive you and mislead you here on earth. God never told me to come and say these things. But my observation and what I have observed, what God has been doing for my whole entire life, I speak on it. But I speak on it with love and want people to resonate, want us all to resonate our common sense. That's something that God give us that can't nobody take it away. If you use your common sense with somebody trying to lie to you, like Geno Jennings, like Corey, the smart Christian China, you got all these preachers on here, whoever they might be, when they start trying to say things and lie to you, use your common sense. Don't go to the Bible, what they going to, because they done studied that Bible, which ain't nothing but a witchcraft book, over and over again. So they're going to know all the ins and outs of how to make you feel like they telling the truth, which they're not, which they are lying to you. Use your common sense that God gave you. They're not going to want you to stand on that. You know why? Because it gonna overtake the lies that they're trying to tell you. You don't have to be as intelligent in that Bible book as they are, because they're using that Bible for wealth. They're using that Bible for power. See, wealth can come in power. Wealth don't always have to come in money. Wealth can come in soul. You can inherit people's soul. It's just like when Jesus went up in the mountain in that Bible, and that Lucifer said, if you bow down and worship me, I give you all that. What he wasn't talking about he was going to give Jesus the whole world. He was talking about the souls of the people. And guess what happened? Jesus got the soul. So did Jesus bow down and worship Satan? That's something you're going to have to ask yourself. By the mere fact, Jesus, he wasn't trying to get wealth. He was trying to gain people's soul. We have to really look into that to make sure that when someone say, hey, this the Savior, we have to check everything about that. Okay, if he's the Savior, what is he trying to save us from? Was I in danger? Did I put myself in harm's way? Okay, what he saving me from? He's saving me from hell. Guess what? I'm not in hell. You see what I'm saying? I'm not in hell. So why would I need this Savior to save me from hell? Why would I need this Savior to do anything if I'm not putting myself in any type of danger? We have to ask ourselves these questions, and we have to stand on our square. When we want to talk to these divine living God, we have to talk in our name. We have to introduce ourselves to that deity. The living God got to hear from our world, no one else. When you're going through another party, then you will cancel out. The living God don't hear from you. They hearing from that third party that you trying to go through to get to them. You can't do that if you want to go back to where you came from. You have to talk to the living God yourself. Hi, my name is Willie Thomas from Atlanta, Georgia. Thanks for allowing me to talk to you. I'll get on this app tomorrow and say something else if the living God allow me to, or if something come to my mind. Thanks, and have a very blessed day. Let's follow the living God, the one who created the sun, moon, and the stars. And let's stop following man here on earth, saying that they sent by the living God, saying they're apostles, saying that they're God-fearing man. We can't follow them. Let's follow what the living God put in us. Everybody, I'm talking about Not following means follow yourself what the living God put in you. Talk to the living God yourself. And may the living God keep us.